have I been? Another blackout? How long? I don't know. I don't know anything. And I wake up from all that blackness and find out Jen killed herself. I don't understand.
No, I know it's not the same thing at all, but I feel today the same way I felt when we lost our baby.
Maybe that's when it all started. The pain.
I don't know what I would ever do if anything happened to you or Jessica.
Mom, don't even think like that.
Well, I can't help it. You know, I pray to God every single day to keep you safe and healthy.
There's something really wrong with me, Dr. Jameson.
You said in your message you heard a voice inside your head?
Yeah, but it's more than that.
Try to relax, Jessica.
Yes, try to relax. I think that I'm going crazy, okay?
Just try to slowly and calmly tell me what happened.
I was at a memorial service for someone today. My former sister-in-law and her brother was there. Will, he and I used to be together. He was the father of our baby, Megan. We lost her.
Go on.
It's just, I was 9 months pregnant, and I got hit by a car. It was a hit and run, and I gave birth to Megan, but I lost her. She didn't make it. I fell into a coma, and when I woke up, I didn't even remember being pregnant.
That's not uncommon in circumstances like that.
Yeah, well, eventually I did remember. And I remembered that it was Dorian that was driving the car that hit me. And that's when things started to happen.
When you said things started to happen, what things?
I'd go to Dorian's house and I'd set up things. I played a tape of a baby crying. I planted things in rooms. I wrote her scary notes. But the thing is, the only reason that I know this is because people told me that I did it. I don't exactly remembering it happening at all.
I read that your doctor diagnosed it as post-traumatic stress disorder.
But things are starting to happen again. I'm losing really big chunks of time, just like before. But I mean, it happened again last night, and I'm hearing this voice inside my head.
What's the voice telling you, Jessica?
It's telling me to do things that I don't want to do, things that I did to Dorian right after I lost my baby, and it's getting louder and louder and louder, and I feel like I'm going out of my mind.
What does it feel like when this voice talks to you, Jessica?
Well, it's not always a voice. Sometimes it's a feeling. It's something driving me and taking control, telling me to do things. Like at the custody hearing today for Antonio's daughter, I had to fight back so hard.
What do you think might have triggered it?
They were talking about Antonio's affair. Hearing about him sleep with another woman.
And you wanted to strike back?
Well, not me. No, it was something or someone inside of me.
But you were able to get control.
Well, I had to. I couldn't let Antonio down. Not after the fire. I mean, it was my fault. I was the one that was supposed to be taking care of Jamie.
But you still don't remember.
I wanted to tell my mother about it. But, she got sick. She has a heart condition. So I couldn't tell her. I just figured that she'd understand better than anyone.
Why is that?
Because, my mom, she had the same thing. I think.
What is it your mother had?
Dissociative identity disorder. this it? Do you think that's what I have?
I can't begin to make a diagnosis yet. We just started to work together.
But it's possible because my mother had it.
There can be a genetic predisposition. But it doesn't necessarily mean you're suffering from it, Jessica.
Then what else could it be?
Any number of things. Whatever it is, it's serious, especially given the experiences you had when you lost your daughter.
So this multiple personality thing, this could be what's affecting me because of my mother.
We'll need to run some tests. We need to make sure we know what's going on with you.
More tests.
This may take some time, Jessica.
Well, I don't have any time, okay? How can I trust myself to be around the people that care about me? Antonio's little girl could have died in that fire, and it was my fault. I can't allow myself to be around her if there's any chance at all that I could harm her in any way.
Here's what we'll do. I want to step up our sessions, and I'm going to prescribe an antidepressant. Hopefully, this will alleviate some of the symptoms. But more than anything, you need support. Someone who can keep an eye on you, who can be there if you have another one of these blackouts.
Yeah, well, I already told you I can't tell my mother.
What about Antonio?
I don't know.
Do you trust him?
Of course I do with my life.
Then I'd suggest you talk to him. You're gonna need someone to help you through this, Jessica. You need support. You'll be all right.
I'll talk to Antonio.
Good.
Thank you. What a bunch of garbage. Forget Antonio. Let me handle it all for you, Jessica. I can make it easy. I can make it fun. All you have to do is let me. You know you want to. So come on. What are you waiting for? Let it go, Jessica. Let me take care of everything. Antonio hurt you before, and he'll do it again. You don't need a shrink. You don't need the meds. All you need is me. Shut up. I don't need you. I don't need you. Antonio. Yeah, it's Jess. I'm fine. I just got out of a session with Dr. Jameson, and I need to see you right away. I need to talk to you. What did I miss?
Oh, nothing.
No, we haven't even started.
What about you, Jess? How did your session go? I want to hear all about it when we take a recess, okay?
All rise.
In fact, when RJ told me that he was suing for sole custody, I told him not to. But since then, I've seen the kind of life that Antonio is going to give her. And I'm not saying that he would be a bad parent. It's just that when he was busy or when he would be working or in classes, she's going to be in the care of a woman who would rather be picking up guys in a nightclub.
That's a lie. You know I won't tolerate outbursts, Mr. Vegas. Sit down.
You're doing exactly what they want you to do. They're on record claiming you have a terrible temper. Don't prove them right.
Your Honor, I would just like to say for the record that I don't think any child should be taken away from her parents.
And who is Jamie's parent
You
in
didn't
these proceedings?
let me finish.
Antonio Vega.
Let the witness continue, Miss Williamson.
Of course, Your Honor.
I've seen firsthand what can happen when you get caught up in the drama of your life and ignore your children. Maybe if I had paid more attention to my daughter and not focused so much on my own problems.
I know how difficult it must have been for you to appear today, Miss Rappaport. And the court is deeply appreciative. You may step down. The court has listened with great interest to the various testimonies. Add to that the depositions received from Victoria Davidson, Commissioner Buchanan, and Detective McBain, as well as Max Holden and Rachel Gannon. And the court is confident this hearing has been fair and complete. We will adjourn until tomorrow, at which time you will have my decision.
Your Honor, I'm sorry. I just have one more thing that I need to say.
Miss Buchanan has already given her testimony.
If there's more light to be shed on these proceedings, the court will be happy to receive it. You're still under oath, Miss Buchanan. Keep it brief. You needn't take the stand.
Thank you. Wherever RJ and Lindsay thought that they saw me should have absolutely no bearing on this case whatsoever. This is about who is the proper guardian for Jamie, not about which ones picked the better mother figure. That's all I have to say, Your Honor.
And I'll take it into consideration. Court is adjourned.
All rise.
Why did you do that, Jess? Why didn't you defend yourself?
Because she can't. Jess is finally starting to get it. She's not in the driver's seat anymore.
What's wrong?
I need a moment. Excuse me. Lindsay, wait. It was really nice seeing Will today.
That's what you want to talk to me about? Will?
No, it's not. I'm sorry. Do you and RJ really think that you saw me at Xanadu?
Yes. Why are you asking me that? Don't you know where you've been?
Excuse me.
I know Lindsay's testimony had to have done some damage.
And what Jessica said at the end, I
If
don't
I lose
get it.
custody of my
You
daughter...
can't think that way, Antonio.
I know I have to stay positive.
Look,
For Jamie's sake.
The judge is going to look at this from every angle. And even though Jessica made that point about the judge not basing her decision on her and Lindsay, it has to be a factor.
I love Jess. And now that we're finally back together, I'm not going to lose her or my daughter. No matter what. Are you okay? When you ran out of here, you scared me.
Yeah, I didn't mean to upset you. I just, if you lose Jamie over something that I said...
Jess, listen to me closely. Whatever it is you're going through, I'm here for you. 100%.
It's good to know, but I really think that you need to focus on
I'm
getting
going to
Jamie.
focus on both of the women in my life.
I love you so much. I just want to do what's right.